Hello everyone, it's me. I'm making the game. This is the game development stream, day 123, and I'm making action RPG game from first person perspective in C++ without any off-the-shelf engine. I am using the following technologies: C++, SDL3, BGFX, Jolt Physics, ENTT as a entity component system, and OOP, which is observable pointers. It's a little library, but it's very handy. So this is my tech stack. On top of this, I'm using Bitwig, Blender. As an editor, I'm using Emacs, and everything is running underneath of CachyOS, which is Arch-based Linux distribution. So day 123, the progress did not change. It's still on 12.7%, and the reason is I am still polishing up the lock mechanics and as well the crystal sanctuary kind of puzzle. It's not very complicated puzzle. You just click on 3 crystals. I need to probably add the sound effect. Oh, wait a second, what I'm doing. So let me enable the fake green screen. The top of my head is cut out. Let me fix it up. Something like this. Okay. I want to add the sound effect. Oh yeah, so let's disable compositor. Something is not right. God damn it. Something is not right. Everything is crashed. Can I restart? I think I just need to do switcher or something. Switcher. OBS auto switcher. Yay! So I just manually restarted it, so I don't need to restart the stream. Okay, where we are. Oh yeah, so adding audio effects. Okay, so crystals. Crystal. No, it's not that. It is loot crystal, entropy loot, harmony loot. Oh, yeah, this crystal. So it's derived from the base element crystal. Okay, so I need to pass a light color element activation SVX. So let's call it activation string activation SVX. And on interact, open door callback, and make own child SVX dot self-destroy. Okay, it's not going to compile, but compilation errors will guide me what I need to do. It actually did compile. Dot activation SVX, and let's open process assets and I'm not sure. It's probably that harmony tier. Entropy. Okay. So we should not have any warnings. So let's go to debugger, run it in the debugger.
Crystal Sanctuary has to be protected.
Systems enhanced.
Weapons free zone. And we crashed. Asset is missing. So let me update that. Oh, I see why we crashed. Still, probably I should update that warning. Assets.hpp. Is missing, and probably I should put this sort of stuff. But the problem is I forgot to copy here. Activation SVX. Activation SVX. So let's use move. It's not happy. It's right after the light. Should be here. Oh, it's rebuilding everything because I touched assets.hpp. That's fine. Let me as well update that. You cannot see behind the crashed game. Believe me, I'm updating the log line. Yes, and I was trying to kill the crashed game, but I made a typo. So let me. Oh, it's not dying. Oh, okay, it died. So here I put quotes and colon around next to the path. So if it's empty path, I would be able to see its empty path. Oh!
Crystal Sanctuary has to be protected.
That was quite scary. It's like, what is this sound? Like, is it a bug in my game? And it was spider behind me.
Systems enhanced. Weapons free zone.
So, sound effects. Nice. Nice. Super cool. I love it. I feel it's a bit quiet. Yeah, let me increase the volume. Equals to
Crystal Sanctuary has to be protected.
Ugh. I jerked and missed.
Systems enhanced. Weapons free zone.
Yeah, that's way better. Something not right. June. I think assets. Data. Yeah, no, it's easy to fix. So a lot of stuff is automated in my asset pipeline. So like for example, if I modify Blender, I just save Blender file and that's it. My data build system is going to take care about it. Same thing for 2D graphics, for textures. I just update file in GIMP. I can even have all these layers in GIMP, and the script will pick it up, merge all layers, create PNG, and then generate BC3 type. But for audio, I'm using Bitwig, and there is no automation with Bitwig. So I have to bounce manually, and of course it's prone of errors, and I made the error. So instead of bouncing into assets directory, I bounce into data directory, and things didn't work. But it's easy to fix, and good thing I noticed it, because my git diff wasn't updated. Now it's updated, and let's see. Yeah, it's not doing bouncing for some reason. So I guess if I touch the file, it would bounce for me. Not the bounce, run through the process the buff file. So let's see. So we are in data. Let's go to assets. So this file, and I'm going just to touch it. So I think it's hopefully will trigger the. Yeah, it did trigger the build script. Yeah. Hello. And my text to speech is broken. So let me fix my text to speech in a second.
Systems enhanced.
Hey.
Weapon stream on.
I think I need to move this door a little bit inwards, because there is a gaps. So I don't like gaps. While music is playing, let me fix text to speech. Disk. How am I supposed to run text to speech? Notifications, Twitch notifications, make a 314.
TTS is running. Mika said test.
Alright. Text to speech is fixed. Oh yeah, okay, so it's updated version. So at the end I drop the chorus melody octave down, so it's kind of gets feelings the track is ending. Okay, let's make the commit. Okay. So what did I do? Show me the diff. Okay. So this is minor, so the so add activation sound effects to add activation sound effects to crystals. Hey, wait, what the heck is going on here? Hey, whoa. Why you like this? That should not go to the commit. Yeah, I have to kill that. Yeah, so let's try to make commit again. Diff. So the main commit is add activation sound effects to crystals.
Add activation SFX to the crystals.
So, and itemize one, add activation SFX to crystals. And then add quotes around the asset path in the log message.
Add quotes around the asset's path in the log message.
And update OST4 at the end, drop one octave down. Melody to give the sense track.
Update OST4 at the end by dropping the chorus melody one octave down to give the sense that the track is ending.
Update OST4 at the end by dropping the chorus melody one octave down to give the sense what the track is ending. Yeah, this is the commit. So let me go to my Discord. Let me see. I want to have visual feedback. There is already visual feedback, but it's not enough. Then I'm hovering on interactable items. So, for example, let me demonstrate. So, for example, like for mobs, I think it's fine. So there is just showing mob stats. And on the log, then I'm hovering. Then I'm hovering over the buttons. There is a button icon on the same place than the mob. So here we go. You can see the button icon on the hover, but I want to have visual feedback as well coming from the so outline, or put the outline around the button by itself, so I have stronger visual feedback.
Weapon stream zone.
So let me implement that. And with buttons, not too kind of too bad, but here is it. I feel it's not very visual. So like it is just a little highlight on top, and player may miss it. And if I put like a very obvious outline, it would be way more noticeable. It's like, oh, okay, so I need to interact with that object, right? So let me work on that. Okay, I think it's very straightforward way to do. So I have interactable and I don't have a render. Mesh 3D. So I guess I can do on the render pass. Kind of hacky. Let's see if it's going to work. and then I can figure out how I make it less hacky. So I am going to override render pass inside the player, and I'm going to run physics body render pass render, and here I'm going to do check for selected I forgot already what it was. Selected node, right? So if render dot get selected node equal not equal interactable, we would do render set selected node interactable, and I think that's it. No viable conversation from OBS pointer. OBS static pointer cast node op static pointer cast node they are not related. Yeah, I guess I need to do dynamic. I guess one dynamic cast per frame should not be too bad. Oh, there is a two dynamic casts. Let's do that. Actually, let me see how set selected node is implemented. Maybe I don't need to do the check. I think I can just, yeah, I think I can just directly assign. It should be fine. Just do like this. Cool. So let's see if it's gonna do anything.
Crystal Sanctuary has to be protected.
Systems enhanced.
I didn't do anything. Interesting. So
Weapon stream no.
huh. Interesting. Why didn't do anything? Cast interactable. So let's look how button is implemented. So it is mesh and it is interactable. Render. Selected node. Mesh is kind of point light, spotlight. It should work, but it's not working. Why it's not working? I don't know. Nine. If n let's do debug print. So let's debug print dead node, and so we can print ID. So I think it's on tab, right? So if I press tab, it should show so very done. Let me do row 5. Okay. Because there is a no selected node.
Has to be protected.
Okay, this makes sense. Probably I should print if nothing is selected, nothing is selected, something like this. Anyways, it's fine. Or maybe
Systems enhanced.
there is a nothing. Nothing is selected. Play render pass. Okay, it is not working because Node 3D is not being rendered. That's... I don't think it's true. Render pass. Yeah, it is iterating for Node 3Ds. Is visible. So render passes is inside Frustum. Set selected node. There is another possibility. Cast to interactable. This always null. So I can check it. Debug 5.4. So just print 2 pointers and see. Dot get. Selected node, no. Ah. So render pass is not being called for player. That's interesting. Okay, let's add a function auto get hover table and OBS pointer interactable and const. Class okay. Return interactable, and instead of that, go to the gameplay.cpp. And just do render set selected player get hovered interactable dynamic pointer cast node. Is it proper spelling?
It hovered interactable.
Yeah, let's remove that. I need to include interactable. Set selected node. I guess I can just do just before render. Selected more node none.
Crystal Sanctuary has to be protected.
It is working! So, of course, I don't want to have this orange color, so it's coming from the editor. But in game, I probably want to have it green. So let me make it green. So let's see. So I want to see those ones, how it's going to look like. Oh yeah. So its bottom one is highlighted and top one is not highlighted. I know, maybe it's fine. So as well, let's see how, if bed is going to be highlighted. Door is highlighted. Bed is highlighted. Oh my god. That's cool, right? 4439 442. I think I'll just change the color to green, so it's going to be green in editor as well. So let's go to, where is it? In combine fragment shader. Node ID is selected. Temp color. So I'm just going to make it green. I guess I'll 59 and 93. 59 and 93. So I'm going just to swap that, and it should do the magic. Maybe this would be probably kind of orange green. Oh, it's green. Yeah, it's very green. Select it. Do I pass? Oh, there is a run state. Run state, RNG, run state. So if I pass uint RNG state, so and I can do design. RNG state.
Crystal Sanctuary has to be protected.
Weapons 3
Fire!
Systems enhanced.
Um,
Crystal Sanctuary has to be protected.
Systems enhanced.
oh, it's kind of interesting effect. This is really cool. It's really late for me, so I gotta go. Keep it up. Thank you, Guttermind Games. I was actually thinking to have some sort of wavy stuff, but I actually like this noisy view. I just need to center it by 0, which is gonna be minus 0.5, so like this, I guess, and just call it a day.
Crystal Sanctuary has to be protected.
Weapons 3
Systems enhanced.
Yeah, I guess this is really nice. It's pretty cool. I like it. I like that highlight effect. So maybe, I do not know, maybe it's perfect amount. Let me try to reduce it by half. So let's see how it's gonna look like.
Crystal Sanctuary has to be protected.
Weapons 3.
Systems enhanced.
I don't know. Maybe. Ship it. Ship it. Okay, let me look, because I updated editor as well, so let me look how editor is going to look like. So well, that's probably not what I want in the editor. Maybe it's okay. It's too noisy in the editor, right? I guess I'll see if it's going to be very bad in the editor. I will update it, but right now it's shared code for editor and for the game. Yeah, I was thinking to move the door more inside the cave. Maybe like this.
Crystal Sanctuary has to be protected.
Systems
Weapons-free zone.
Okay, be right back. Okay, I updated the door. Ah, yeah. Now I can remove that part. Render pass.
Did P said, how was the game hacking?
How goes the game hacking? Smooth, super easy, no problem at all. It's pretty good. So right now I added the highlighting the interactable objects which I hovered on. Kind of it looks pretty good. So let me show you. First we need to sacrifice Crystal Sunshine Garden.
Has to be protected.
Systems enhanced.
So it looks like this. It's just a white noise on the edges, and I think it's matching with aesthetics of the game, because level up looks like this as well. So I think it's pretty good. And it was completely accidental.
Really like that noise, yeah. Fits perfectly. Good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I would not be able to come up with this stuff. So and here's it, pedestals. Very satisfying. Ooh, yep. So I'm going to make the commit. Should I keep that? I think we do not need this debug anymore, so I'll remove that. Okay. Highlight, hover, double objects.
Highlight hovered interactable object. Highlight hovered interactable objects.
So
You have some kind of AI system that Pelrex.
yeah, I have a spell checker. That's I made it by myself. I think it's in the Omni desk. So I have repository Omni desk. It's private, and I have bunch of so there is a grammar correction, C++ code, and it's making the query to local LLM. It's called llama cpp grammar.
Ah, nice.
Llama cpp and this makes the query and says like, you are grammar correction tool. The user will provide text and you will provide the corrected version to that text. And then and there is like for old LLMs I had I started doing this thing long time ago, and old LLMs were not very good, so I was giving some examples how to do, but like this is for old LLM. And yeah, it makes the query, and then sometimes I would need to clean it up, and as well it was running text to speech and uses Xclip. So this is why I kind of stuck with X11 systems, because Xclip and our tools, they are not going to Xdo tool not going to work in Wayland, so I need to fix that. And as well I have modified driver for tablet, and I need to apply these modifications to the Wayland tablet driver. So anyways, kind of stuck with X11. So probably would need to spend some time and rewrite these tools to work
Stick with
for
X11 because I oppose him lazy.
Yeah, I kind of okay with X11, but it feels like Wayland is way smoother. It's doing way better rendering. So X11 is quite fast, but still sometimes I can feel there is a frame drops. And it feels like Wayland is smoother, so there is way less frame drops while you're in your desktop environment. So I kind of want to switch to Wayland. But yeah, it's fine. I've been on X11 for a long time. It's kind of get used to it. Windows is worse. Right. Windows is so laggy. I don't know how people can tolerate lags.
Need to stout if Wayland is any good with NVIDIA now.
Yeah, I actually, so like I can I have ability to run in Wayland, but it's not running. So I have quite a complicated setup. I have three GPUs, one eGPU, one is discrete, one is integrated eGPU, and our one is NVIDIA, and there is a Intel Comet-like GPU. And it's took quite a while for me to set it up for X11, and for Wayland it doesn't work out of box, so I have to spend time, and I have no idea. I mean, AI can help me, I guess, but it's still quite time to make it work. So right now I'm just have black screen, then I'm trying to get into Wayland environment. Maybe this long weekend I will figure it out. I would as well would need to sit down and rewrite all my scripts.
Systems enhanced.
Weapons free zone.
Oh, that's not good. I need to move it like a slightly, so I need to move this door slightly this direction. let me do it. Run editor. On editor. Did we crash? Did we crash? Oh, we did not crash, but editor run in the wrong screen. So I'm kind of as well exercising the idea if I should combine game and editor. It's like not to have separate mode to run like with command line arguments, but switch at runtime. So this gap nobody is going to see. Oh, we crashed. Did we crash? We did crash. I think it's gonna say like some timing or stuff. Timer query. Well, yeah, it's just crash with timeout. I don't know why this hiccup happened. Maybe because I was resizing the window. So I need to move it. Why it's so jerky? Let's see. Mels, hello Mels, how are you doing? 3337. Mels 3337. Okay. Run game. Do.
Crystal Sanctuary has to be protected.
As you can see, working on the game. And just do some polishing touches.
Weapons free zone.
You need to give yourself in-stock kill cheats. Developer perks :
Insta kill cheats. Yeah. I just disabled those minions, but I was thinking, oh yeah, I did not disable the big guy because he was triggering the door opening, but I changed it, and it's kind of relatively easy to kill him, and it's my ritual now, sacrificing the crystal guardian, crystal sanctuary guardian. Okay.
Nice music.
Thank you. I produced it. It's my music. If you're going to stick with my channel, you will hear it a lot. Ah, this is coming from that line. Yeah, these are frozen, disabled AI. AI in terms of mob AI, not the current meaning of AI. We have to find out a different name for AI for.
Look like they're grooving to the tunes.
I don't know. Yeah. So what happens? Like there is aerial damage, and it triggers the. But because AI is disabled. Oh, what is this? Oh, so there is a mob here. Wait a second. Oh, it's fine. Yeah, so because colliders are not updating, colliders as well. Yeah, okay, that's fine. This is all fine, and I can walk through them. Yeah, that makes sense. No bug. It's not a bug. It's not going to be. It's going to be all fine. So I think here is everything is looking finalized. So I need to add cinematics, but for cinematics I need to mesh off to the father, and of course so what next? So let me quickly see how much FPS I lose. For all that stuff, because I was doing with vsync. So let me disable vsync and see what's going to happen. Hmm. 380. Where did I lose so much FPS? Oh, I guess because I'm streaming as well. It's oh, there is a so much delay on my stream now. need to check the FPS of the stream, because I guess streaming take away resources.
Do you call?
Yeah, there is a cooling. It is ON big ON cooling algorithm. I can show you. It's very simple. It's 3 lines, I guess. So iterating through all node 3D nodes, check if it's inside the frustum, and put it to the render pass, and as well check if it's a shadow cast, so like there is objects can cast shadows or not cast shadows, and add them as well in the shadow caster. So this is my cooling algorithm. It's so now it's fine, because I think it's gonna scale fine until 5K objects. After that it would start
Very simple, huh?
yeah, you know, it's like iterating through 5,000 elements, and is inside frustum is so the bounding box is sphere, so it's very simple check. So extract frustum, and this extracting for 6 panels, 6 planes, and then go through all these planes and check with visibility sphere. So it's all simple. It works. And I'm pretty sure it's up to 5K it's gonna scale quite well, and my game is not going to be that big. Although I'm planning to have procedurally generated stuff, so in this case I would need to think about better algorithms, but for now it works. One thing at a time. Shadow casters. What is shadow renders? Oh, shadow renders, it's lights. So where I am populating them. So this is, here is a clean. I think it happens inside the render pass. Yeah.
Wonder how bad the FPS would be without culling.
Without calling. Let's try it on. I think we lost 100 FPS.
Uh-huh.
Crystal Sanctuary has to be protected.
Systems enhanced.
Nice, you still get that high without culling.
Yeah, I'm at very beginning of the game development, so I do not have too much to render.
Weapons free zone.
Oh man. Even on 4K I'm getting 150 FPS. But on 1080p it's...
Crystal Sanctuary
oh,
has to be
we've got a little bit
protected.
more. Almost 400. So it's around 350. Sound it takes... so I'm doing everything in one thread. Almost everything in one thread. Sounds processing is...
Systems enhanced.
what if I enable AI? So if I enable AI, what's going to happen? Not too much changed. It's good.
Crystal Sanctuary has to be protected.
So let's bring spiders as well. Spiders.
Systems enhanced.
Probably next step I should start taking away mana for using the black hole singularity, because it's not fair. I need to make a graph for times, because like just the one number, and FPS is not very good number to work. So there is a lot of processes in the game loop are constant time, it's not percent base. I feel like it's hard to read symbols.
Weapons free zone.
It's quite cool. It's pretty cool. Anyways, I feel I should probably just attach it to that. So I remove that. Keep it V-synced. It's quite overwhelming how much I have to do in my game, and my brain is just like, oh man, what I should do next. So there is so much to do. I guess I'll take the I'll take the break and think about what to do next. It's quite overwhelming. Oh, I have a journal, right? So what did I say in my journal? So buffer zone.
Trying to make mobs stop attacking the player when the player is in the respawn area. But with the right taming, you can lure them inside and essentially trap yourself. I'm wondering if building a buffer zone before the door would help. My menu can be a bit confusing when the mouse cursor is in the dead zone, so I added a small arrow in the center to give the player a hint. The run with the final boss gave me 57k of entropy, 1.2k of harmony, and 3 essence. I'm planning to tie XP gain with the loot. Based on that, I feel giving 0.1 XP for each entropy, and 1.0 XP for each harmony, and 10.0 XP for each essence should be a good balance. And how long it takes to clear the mobs in the final boss area, clocked in at 2:30. Thinking of setting the respawn timers to 3x, that for regular mobs and 6x for boss. That'd be 7:30 for mobs and 15 minutes for boss. Feeling a bit better, but the headache is still there. Taking today as a health day too. Got a weird bug in my system. In my made-out-of-flesh system, I got chills and a huge headache. Took the rest of the day as a health day and stayed in bed. Had the weirdest dreams, like being in a loop trying to fix some bug that felt almost fixed but just kept persisting. OMG, I am such a dum-dum. My poor Intel GPU was driving the whole X subsystem. Had a similar issue on pop! OS every time I boot into it. I have to run the eGPU switcher to make it use my RTX 3090. For some reason, I was totally oblivious for several days to the fact that NVIDIA settings wasn't showing all the display and OpenGL options. I also ran NVIDIA SMI a million times and never noticed that a gazillion processes were missing just because none of the NVIDIA cards were driving them. My poor Intel GPU was doing all the heavy lifting. So issues with KakiOS. Somewhere in the system enforcing VSync. I can see the tying in the GPU weight, and it goes to 0, and then goes up to 5 ms, switching back and forth. I tried to set glsync to vblank equals 0 system-wide, but it's not helping. For some reason, NVIDIA settings is missing the vsync checkbox. I have that on pop exclamation OS. Also, the right and middle buttons are swapped on my Wacom stylus somehow in my game, but not system-wide. That is weird. I ran the game through Valgrind, and it flagged some issues with how I use observable pointers. I suspect my previous attempts to separate the node graph and ownership failed because of that. The input lag on KakiOS is killing me. I need to find a solution ASAP. Tried to work from KakiOS on my game. It is a bit of a mess currently. Plenty of compilation warnings. Also, spent an incredible amount of time chasing a wild goose. For some reason, my laptop GPU defaulted to Intel GPU, and game was picking that GPU. After rebooting, everything was okay. Chang said, hey. I was reflecting on the node graph set in my game, and I'm wondering if that is the right setup. The question is, who is the owner of the nodes? Is it the node graph itself, or the object that spawned the nodes? In the current setup, the node graph is the owner of the nodes. But let's look at the example. I have a player, and it consists of eyes, a light source can hold weapons, and has a HUD. Let's say I change the weapon. I need to destroy the old one and construct a new one. What if I forget to destroy the old one? We would have a leak. Obviously, it is easy to detect during playtesting, but my point is that it happened during testing. And what if we have something invisible? We just have leaks. So I'm currently thinking that the object that creates the nodes should own them. The node graph would only be responsible for hierarchy, but not ownership. Now the question's in that model, where creators own the nodes. Now, we have hierarchy and creators. In question, what would happen with the child nodes if the root node is destroyed? In my current setup, all children will be destroyed automatically because of node graph ownership. Here, what to do? I do not know. Another question, who is owning the static map? Walls, ceilings, floors. Maybe the root node, but I'm not sure it is the correct answer.
What are you up to? I do not know what I'm up to.
Need to specify not only hierarchy, but also ownership in the save format.
I'm kind of trying to find out what to do. I have huge to-do list. And I don't know what to pick from that. So so there is two ways to attack the. So I can go to the final cutscene or go backward from what we are right now. If I want to push to the final cutscene, I need to have the father mesh as well. Have a storyboard for the cinematics. It's like push to that direction. So, or I can go opposite direction and start populating the what is it? Descent. So there is a second and final art iteration. As well, there is an ambient audio layer. I may work on that. Cave System 2, it's procedural generated part, and I think I will start working on that maybe after 1.5 year. So procedural generating stuff, so I want to be sure everything is rock solid, and then start adding procedural stuff. And I can drop that fully from the scope. It's not going to, I mean, it's going to make game less, but it's not going to break anything because the story is not tied to procedural stuff. Story and quests all happening in the pre-baked game. And there is a small things, for example, mana is not hooked up to the weapon, so I can yeah, let's do that. So this is the low-hanging fruit, I guess. So let's go and do mana. Player. Attack. Weapon mesh. Anim, idle anim. On attack. Okay, so black hole singularity. It has on attack.
Is there any mechanics you want to tackle now? Something that could be the foundation to other stuff.
Yeah, so right now I'm hooking up the removal of the mana. So currently then I'm throwing black hole singularity. Mana is not being taken in account. So here I got a player scene, make on child. So what I can do, calc damage from level. I can do calc needed mana from level. Let's do that, and player get mana. Get max mana. Oh, it just that, and it's private. I guess I can do subtract mana. Sub mana double, and I can do boolean here. So if it returns false, it would be considered failed attempt to subtract mana. Player, if v greater than mana, return false. Otherwise, mana minus equal v, return true. Okay, player dot sub mana calc needed mana from level. If not, return. And I think that's in. So let's see. What I touched. I guess every time then I'm touching player, so there is a lot of code depends of the player.
has to be protected.
Oh. Maybe 10 times less. Hmm. 100 times less. Which graphics API am I using? All the way down right now it's a Vulkan, but I'm using middleware for that. It's not middleware, what is the name? Middle end software, it's called BGFX. I'm going to die.
Weapons free zone.
BGFX. Okay, money is going down. Probably let's double. I need to tune it up.
Crystal Sanctuary has to be protected.
Maybe I should double, so have 2000 at level 40. 20,000.
Crystal Sanctuary has to be protected.
Weapons free zone. Weapons free zone. Weapons free zone.
So mana recovery. Do we have so as well I need to have out of mana SVX. Out of mana SVX. So I'll probably put log here. And let's see if I have HP plus equal. There is no restoring HP. HP plus equal. There is no HP restoring. Hunger minus equal. Okay, so update stats. Thirst, hunger, energy, mana plus equal. Rate. So I guess it's get max mana. Let's put 5 for now. Let's see how it's gonna go up. Yeah, I think it's good rate.
Crystal Sanctuary has to be protected.
Systems enhanced.
Of course, I would need to spend quite a bit of time balancing the game, but I want to get at least close enough rates. Okay.
That seems like a powerful attack.
Oh my god. Yeah, the stick doesn't do too much. It's like a very little HP is taking away. So I guess I'll just run away and wait then my mana is restored.
Dang.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good balance. It feels pretty good balance. Of course, there is a in game. I'm going to have a bunch of items which would possibly improve the mana restoration rate, as well some items which you can consume. It's not implemented yet, but this is the plan. Yeah, I think it's a pretty good balance.
$120 FPS, nice.
120, it's VSync. It's 350 without VSync. I can demo you. And it's as well with streaming. I think without streaming it's gonna be even higher.
I see lol.
Flags. Yeah, it's 370-ish.
Crystal Sanctuary has to be protected.
Systems enhanced.
Yeah, my GPU is dying. It's just pretending to be a helicopter. It's very good in the winter. It's warming up my room. Okay, let me add the poop
The game seems
SVX.
to run well.
Poop SVX. So I want to add the sound effect. Then there is no mana. So let's do yeah, out of mana SVX. STB. Just maybe look at like a fail.
Mission failed.
Here to push algorithm. I do not know what did you do, but
Objective
thank
failed.
you
Objective failed.
for things what you did.
Objective failed.
Objective failed. Objective failed. Objective failed. Objective failed.
I guess you like, subscribe, what is it, comment.
Objective failed. Objective failed. Objective failed. Objective failed. Objective failed. Objective failed.
Mission failed.
Objective failed. Objective failed. Objective.
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 Should I add that? Or SpongeBob?
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
This actually may work.
Mission failed.
I don't know. What else I can... bad and bad bang.
Bad bingo. Bad bingo. Bad.
I got a bad feeling about
So that noise actually might be pretty interesting. But invalid. Maybe I can just do it in between. That's maybe glitch sound. Glitch. Okay, I think I like that. Oh, not Blender, Between. Between. It's a new project. Save as home project, game assets intermediate, low mana,
Low mana.
low mana. Okay, so put it here. That one as well I like. So we are going to do same thing, layering stuff. Huh? which sound effect? Okay, that. I know that one as well. Interesting. What's going on? Why? That one. Okay, so let's see what we can get out of all that stuff. Collect and save. I guess I might get like this. Okay, so okay, low mana. It's not bait, it should go here. A low mana safe. My player dot make owned known SVX UI set equals low mana dot auto destroy equals true. No member name make unknown player. What? Child. Include svx ui.hpp auto self-destroy. SVX UI. What the name of the self-destroy? Self-destroy. Self-destroy. Oh my god, how many typos I can make in this variable? Low mana. Okay, process assets. Low mana.
Crystal Sanctuary has to be protected.
Did not make a sound effect. What? Make on child SVX UI. Low mana. What's going on? So let's do it this way. So, and player would query, and if it's so, it's gonna fail earlier. Okay, so primary so do early return here. Needed mana from the item. If needed mana less than mana, we will do early bailout. Okay, it's going to fail because stuff does not have implementation of needed mana. So I need to go here. Needed mana const double final. Oh, needed it mana, and stuff return 0. Stuff does not consume mana. There is an interesting consequence. If mana below 0, you would not be able to use stuff. Wait a second, it should be greater. I'm always messing up with this stuff. And it's definitely quiet. So let's bump the gain.
Crystal Sanctuary has to be protected.
Systems advanced.
So probably need some visual indicator. I'm thinking to add a similar icon as no weapon allowed, but like a crossed drop, just to indicate there is a low, not too much mana. OBS, PTR, SVX, UI, low mana, sound effect, if low mana SVX. Something like this. Okay, and let's fire up GIMP and make the icon indicating low mana. So I'm going to take no weapon icon, open selected image, save it as no mana icon, no mana icon, then get the mana. Can I do search? Yeah, mana. So I need the water droplet. I guess I can take it from stats. Control C, Control V. It is very small. Delete layer. Okay, so I need to match the color of the cross sign levels, no, not levels, curves, and go take alpha. Just do it like this, and then probably increase the saturation. Make it brighter. Okay. Looks good. So add no mana icon to the assets list. And so there is no weapon UI. I'm going just to copy paste implementation of no weapon UI, call it no mana UI, and update weapons to replace weapons. To mana. And put here mana. Include mana. Okay, and in the player, like invoke the same code for no, so include no mana, no, and take that and put it here. Okay, and as well in the in here, let's duplicate it.
Crystal Sanctuary has to be protected.
Systems enhanced.
Okay, so I guess not to do that. It's not going to happen. It's just a precaution, so I guess sound effect is good enough. Actually, this is this is going to happen only not very often, so it's fine. But in the player, I totally can't spam it in, and I want to prevent it from spamming. So let's do no mana UI, no mana UI, no mana UI equals, and we don't need scene. If no mana UI get scene dot remove
Crystal Sanctuary has to be protected.
Yep, that's pretty good. It's a little bit long, so probably I should make it shorter. One 1.5.
Crystal Sanctuary has to be protected. Crystal Sanctuary has to be protected.
So I'm wondering if I should make it even shorter. So 0.75 seconds is pretty good, but blinking, make it blink more rapidly.
Crystal Sanctuary has to be protected.
I think it's too rapid, so let's get 25, 0.25, 25 divided by 2, so it's a 1875. So I want to tune up the way how is no mana icon is blinking. Get the good timing for that. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. So there is some squeaking high frequency stuff. Probably I should filter it out. So let me go to Bitwig and yeah, so it's probably, so I can make it quieter. Yeah, I think that sounds better, less squeaky.